and claimed. Oh, my bun is falling. I had such a cute bun, and then you came over, and my bun got ruined.
Not your buns.
No.
Watching live. All right, how do I share this?
I feel the rush. That's gonna be stuck in my head now.
Should I do this? Share it?
Yeah.
Or wait till...
Yeah, share it. I have some positive podcast news.
No, she doesn't.
I do.
She does.
0 people sick. I will say it's probably going to be a slower day because
Matthew Wisely is here, though.
This is not our normal DeluluCanoePod day.
And Jimmy Mack is here. Albert is here. What's up? See?
Hi, everybody.
Ooh, it's a party.
Don't get depressed. Get stressed.
I don't know how to share it.
I will show you.
Such a millennial now.
What I'll do is...
Oh, share. Found it. Are you going to tag me?
Yeah.
On my new Instagram?
Gosh, yes. We are live doing another one of everyone's favorites, DeluluCanoePod, with JP, who finally has his Instagram back.
I have my Instagram back, you peeps. I got it back.
Holy guacamole. What?
It has been quite the journey. In fact, there's my original Instagram that I first started with is it's in the process of getting fixed, but it's still not fixed.
So which one should I tag you?
Tag me at that one.
That one, okay,
yes.
Great. All right.
I mean, there's also a choreographer one, but
I saw that, and we're not really choreographing.
We're not choreographing this
today.
No.
Today is going to be, we normally do Delulu Canoes on Tuesdays at around 1 p.m. PST, depending on if we have auditions or you have a client or I have stuff going on. And this week I was on set for a project that I had to sign an NDA for. So it was my fault that we are not at our regular time. So thank you to those of you who are in the chat watching. I see Camus.
In case you want to know what day it is Tuesday.
What day is it? Is it Tuesday?
Tuesday at 3 p.m.
Today's not. We're cosplaying that it's Tuesday right now.
It is.
We're cosplaying that it's Tuesday. My internet is not working right now, so this is going really great.
Dear. Well, as long as the stream is live, which it looks like it is.
I know. And
222, make a wish.
So that's what I've been up to this week and why we had to reschedule. What have you been up to this week? Catch us up with your news.
Well, I flew. I flew home to Texas. That's nothing to be excited about. But my journey was fun. Yeah. So flew home for Texas because it was Thanksgiving. Can you believe Thanksgiving's already done?
I can't, truly, it's going by so fast. How are we in December already?
Somebody mentioned, I saw it this morning. It said 19 days till Christmas. I was like, what?
Stop at 19? I'm not ready.
And I
quit.
This is going to lead into the first topic, but I'm going to finish off my story.
Yeah, please do.
But 19 days till Christmas. No, that's fine.
I saw you reach
so my journey was pretty fun because we got to travel to Texas for Thanksgiving, which I made it a strict 3 days in and out. And I didn't want it to be any longer. And
you were nervous about it. You told us last
I was really nervous about it. And that'll be topic number 2 when we get into a little bit. About what worked and what didn't work. And what things you should try next time not to say in front of your family members.
Interesting.
But let's talk about the no, that's gonna.
No,
I have it.
Just put it here.
I love this. Okay. Look, it's like Drew Barrymore.
There's less touching. We have to touch each other the whole time. I just want to let you know that you're brave and bold and powerful.
So beautiful. And everything you do. Oh God, I'm gonna cry.
No, I'm gonna cry.
You make me cry because you're great. So I went to the airport. I went to the airport and we stopped in Vegas. So it was the quickest flight. So and if you leave from Burbank, Los Angeles, not LAX, Burbank, to Vegas, it's up and down. They don't give you any drinks because it's just we don't have time to be taking orders. They give you water. But I mean, that's okay. But I just wanted I wanted to get wasted.
That's why sometimes I'll pay and do the jet suite to Vegas if I want to get Vegas going, which I don't really anymore, to be honest. But you can get one beverage while up in the air, and it's a smaller plane.
That's smart.
But it's expensive. It's not cheap. I did it once as a splurge, and I was kind of was this worth it?
Well, I think it is worth it if you're trying to just enjoy it. I mean, you have to enjoy the holidays as well. So figuring out, let's get the party started. Where's the wine? Where's the champagne?
Honestly, yes.
I'm going to say watch us. I'm tagging us on my new Instagram.
Look at you
so
go.
That way
just put it up here. You're you and the mug right now are sending
watch
me.
us. Should I put a link to our...
That's what I
their
did.
link is there.
Well, you have to, if somebody, okay, hang on. Let's have an Instagram moment. Don't hit post.
Ah!
So when I go on your stories, and if you just repost the one that I tagged you in, it won't have a button to push.
That'd be baloney.
That's
so
the other thing that like Instagram needs to like.
Instagram, get it together.
Well, is it their fault though?
Yes.
I feel like, okay, then Instagram get it together. In my opinion, that needs to be something that needs to be like more talked about, because like I'll make little great cards for other people like that come on the actual show, and they'll just hit repost. I'm like, no,
this is not an actual show.
No, ho, you gotta grab the link and you gotta put it on the thing, because otherwise, if you don't, then people aren't gonna come watch it because they'll be tapping the thing and nothing will happen.
That's true. Okay, so
and
here,
attention spans are like this.
I'm gonna put watch us, and then I have to do what?
You have to go grab the link from the YouTube
video. So I should have copied and pasted before.
Yeah, that's what I usually do.
Or I'll go here, copy that link. Look at this. Okay, thank you guys for dealing with the.
Thank you for holding.
for what do I for the millennials trying to figure out life.
Yeah, talk about yourself.
Oh,
there you is.
And then there's an echo.
Paste. Do your job, Instagram. Says Timo. Have to re-add the link is dumb. I agree, coach. You could go in and edit it now, I think. Ooh, what
3,
are we
2,
editing?
1. Ta-da! I sent it.
Woo!
Now two stories. So
I'm going to be eating some blueberries while we talk some tea.
Very healthy. I will let you know if you have blueberries stuck in your teeth, though.
Thank you.
Because that's the kind of friend I am.
Oh.
I'll let you know. I'm going to finish my little moment about Thanksgiving. So, delete from both. Stopped in Vegas. And I was like, you know what? Let's play a casino. Let's play like a slot machine. Let's just have fun. We're in Vegas. Why not?
Okay.
And so I got on this machine, started playing slot machine, and then I won $100. And I was like, okay, $100.
Wow. Okay.
What? So then I was like, let's be greedy, because this was just the first 2 minutes. And now if I lose $100, who cares, right? Play again, another 2 minutes, another $100. And I was like, okay, now this is either just effing with me or
walk away.
No, I didn't. I did not. So I played again. And then I won 86 free games. And I was like, what time is it? I thought I was going to miss my flight. I ended up winning $600 at the airport.
Oh my gosh.
And then I was like, you know what? I guess this trip will be fine.
I'm like, this will be great. Cool. Dinner's on me, everybody.
But only from a fast food restaurant. Like Whataburger. I wonder if there's anybody who knows what Whataburger is. I've heard of it, but I've never been. It's really good.
Yeah.
25 out.
What happens in Vegas stays in
Vegas. Oh, thank you, Albert. That wasn't for me.
For all of us. I gotta fix my bun. It's bothering me.
It's cute.
It was, and then I moved my head around, and then it fell out. We should do a abridged. What are we going to talk about today? So that way people can stick around and hear the hot news.
So we got some gossip coming up. We have a little bit of like, what are thoughts with some celebrity gossip involving Miss Sabrina Carpenter?
Yes. Are we starting with that one? Or are we just listing off things?
We're just listing off things.
Great. What else?
So we got that. We also talking about like our Thanksgiving, how ours was. We're gonna ask you some questions of how yours was and see how we could relate.
Okay.
On what worked and what didn't.
Yeah.
Christmas decorating, I think, is something I really want to talk about this.
Sure.
Trip.
Okay.
This episode. And then we have some other stuff. Let me grab my little note card.
Yeah, I know we had some we had, like you said, Sabrina. We want to talk about Spotify Wrapped as well.
Spotify Wrapped. Yes, we have that.
That is the talk of the TikTok.
We're going to play a little game too to find out our top song. And see if we actually know the lyrics. If we played it so much on our Spotify, do we actually know the lyrics? I will tell you for sure. I'm probably going to lose, but
Me too.
I may do better than you.
You probably will do better than me because my top song is not normal.
Yeah.
It's not usual.
So Thanksgiving thoughts, best and worst moments. Yep. Sabrina Carpenter and her boyfriend. And then marketing tactics for Ariana Grande. from the movie. We're not going to say the movie Wicked, just press for Wicked.
As you already said.
We
were talking about marketing tactics at the gym, but there was another celebrity that was tied in with that. I don't remember who it was now because I was too busy working out.
We were talking about someone.
You take notes.
Baker. She was a breaker. Homewrecker.
Right, but there was another celebrity, which is why I brought up the other thing.
It wasn't Cynthia?
No, it was somebody completely unrelated. Yeah. Because we had brought it up with another celebrity, and then I was like, oh, well, it's a marketing tactic.
It was Sabrina's boyfriend.
Okay, yes. Okay, so we'll tie those two together.
I love this.
Yeah.
I love it.
Is it all of our topics?
Is that all of our topics? Well, we'll end up weaving and
I'm sure.
Going.
What do you want to start with? Let's do it.
I want to talk about.
Tell me.
I'm already sad about it because, like I said this morning, I was on Instagram and it said 19 days till Christmas. And I'm like, you know what? This entire week, every single day, I've told myself, put up your dang tree. Put it up. Enjoy your tree. And I gave my friend Bill so much shite for putting it up on November 1st. Yeah. But you know what? I think I'm going to do that next year because he gets to enjoy it. He gets to really go home. It's there. It's lit. He posts with it every morning when he's having his coffee. Aww. And I'm like, now I only have 19 days. If I put it up today, I'm not going to put it up today.
You're not?
No, I can't. I don't have time. I have my dress rehearsal tonight.
Oh, that's so exciting. I'm so excited. Wait, you have to send me show dates and stuff. Because I won't be able to reply tonight because I'm going to be whisked away to a charity event. Whoa. So of a high glam charity event, which I'm super excited about.
That's what we're talking about too.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. See, we need to be more specific on our list. We got to work on this.
It's only been 12 minutes and we haven't got off. We gave you guys a good overview of what it's going to be like.
Yes. That's what DeluluCanoeS is all about, baby. It's us riffing back and forth. I do have one little short, exciting announcement about DeluluCanoe in general.
Drum roll.
Because of Black Friday, I bought us a brand new microphone.
What?
And I got us different covers, so when we have another guest that wants to come on, they get to pick what color mic cover they want.
I like this one though. This one's pretty fun.
Well, this one you get to hold the whole time.
Oh,
it's it's very talk show host.
I love it.
I'm not gonna open it. I was going to.
Yeah, I would get distracted. But I do have something that I just saw on the TikTok shop and I want to get.
Ooh, okay. Thank you, patrons, by the way. Just wanted to add that. Because of the patrons, we were able to afford this. So thank you.
Woo!
Okay, continue.
I love it. We could glitter those up.
Our Patreon's doing really great. We should. Our Patreon's doing really good. So thank you all for supporting the Patreon.
Support.
Whoever's running the mod right now, drop that link. Episodes, you get I want to say 20 episodes if you pay $5. So consider giving us $5. I know that's a lot to ask. But anyways, so you said there's something on TikTok Shop you wanted.
Yes, TikTok Shop. All right, speaking of the microphone, there's this new game. It's a new game, or maybe it's not new, but it's new for me. I was scrolling to TikTok, and so people, they have a dice. I believe it's a dice. They roll it, and it says a name it'll say whatever name. It'll say they. And so you and your friends have whoever could come up with the first song or that has lyrics they in them. You grab the microphone and you start singing it. But everyone, it's so funny because you watch these videos and it's just they will be, and you're that's not a song.
They don't know,
it's not it. But if you really know the song, it's really cool just to grab it and have a little moment of singing and dancing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I need this game.
So let's find it.
I wonder how much it costs. Is it expensive?
No. But I mean, how many words can you have on a dice though? That'd be weird. You need a lot of words.
Yeah. I don't know.
6 words on a dice?
Because is the word on the dice?
Or
is it you roll the dice and then it's 4 and then you grab from the 4th card pile or something? You know what I mean? Is that probably what it is? Is that probably what it is?
That's exactly what it is.
Why did I guess that? I haven't even seen the ad. If you have.
That makes so much more sense.
God.
Yes, because there's 150 cards. Okay, never mind.
Wait, Matthew, jumping back to the do I like Pretty Little Liars? Yes, I love the theme song. I actually want to write a song very similar to their theme songs. It's so good. Allegedly, just because it's great. Matthew once said, I saw a woman who got upset about her neighbor putting up Christmas decorations on November 21st and thinking it's going to confuse her kids that it's Christmas. Oh my gosh, that Karen needs to stop. Karen. So here's why I did mine early. And I think we had this exact conversation last week, but I'm going to say it again, more abridged. It doesn't make sense to not put your tree up if you're already putting Halloween away. Like, hear me out. I did Halloween. I did this whole pirate graveyard thing. I had to take it all and put it in my garage. But guess what was in the way? Christmas. So I just was like, I'm going to move Christmas inside, put Halloween in that spot. And then I looked at it and was like, well, why don't I just start doing Christmas now? It's already inside.
Or you get off that lazy horse and...
How is that lazy? I anticipated my future needs.
And you put it away and then you come back later a week or two.
That is the opposite of lazy, first of all.
That's a hard working.
Rude. And I feel like horse only works with my audacity horse is what I usually call it. Like when someone's got the audacity, I say that they're on their audacity horse. I've never heard of lazy horse, but now we're making it a thing.
Horse. No, I love it.
One Eye agrees with you, JP.
Yes? About the laziness?
I guess.
I just like...
Y'all are getting cold.
I don't know. Listen.
Santa's listening.
I'm laughing. I'm gonna be like sweating a little bit because I'm laughing so much. And I'm drinking my espresso. No, I'm good. I just need makeup. No, it's just you know what? The reason why I want to do it now is so I can enjoy it more.
For sure.
But I understand how some people get upset with it. And maybe you have a Thanksgiving decorations before.
I mean, we did here for the podcast.
I don't remember that.
We did, we had like a garland of like fall harvest.
Oh.
And then we had like stuff all in this, like we did.
But how long did you keep that on?
Till we were finished with all the episodes that were going to go up in November. So it was like not necessarily a month, but like we had them up and then they moved into like, I have a whole, y'all don't even understand. I have a whole transition where it's like the podcast gets the holiday stuff first because we're so far ahead.
Oh.
We film all the episodes and usually as soon as we're done with it, those decorations get re-put out into my bedroom, the living room, and then we set up for the next because we're so like we film like 2 to 3 episodes every week.
Yeah.
Depending on scheduling but like that's how you have to when you're a content creator, that's how you have to think. You have to think like 2-3 months ahead. And that's new for me. Like I would say in the last year and a half, has that been a thing I actually had to do because otherwise I'm making all this Christmas content. Christmas happens and then I've got like 8 pieces of content I didn't get to publish because I waited too long to film, edit, and post it. And you can't post all 8 pieces on Christmas.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I get that.
It's like a whole
It's also weird because more and more each year, like Christmas now stops on December 26th, like at midnight on the 25th. The music stops.
Yeah.
And like people start taking off decorations, you notice on the 26th. And if you're a real Christian,
okay.
Double meaning there. That it goes until the 6th, you know, the day of the whatever. Rising of the No.
I don't know what it is, so I only cosplayed as Christian when I was living with my dad.
Anyways, it goes to the 6th. I think it's called Three Kings Day.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah. So the day that they bring their gifts.
Yeah.
So it's supposed to be on the 6th.
I'm a big fan.
Like, why don't we hold those presents anymore? Like, or why don't we hold the decorations until the 6th anymore? Like, I think it's weird.
The thing is that everybody's going to do it differently because there's like Hanukkah.
Yeah.
Hanukkah, they celebrate, for what is it, 12 nights of Hanukkah? So it's like, of course, their way of decorating and like how they want to celebrate Hanukkah is going to be different than how we do Christmas. And like each individual person's going to do it differently.
True. And also, from like a store standpoint or a store's mentality, they want to be able to sell outfits for New Year's Eve and for New Year's Day. So that's where they want to
trying to get ahead of the curve.
Goodbye, guys. Goodbye.
It is interesting that Thanksgiving is the only one that I feel like gets shorter each year.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like Christmas gets shorter because people start decorating early.
Halloween, the same thing.
Like, they start selling Halloween stuff in like July.
September 1st, it all goes up. But
crazy-ish.
I don't know. I just, talking about like holidays and themes, I want to talk a little bit about Black Friday.
Okay.
I was so excited to finish my turkey, get in the car, or take my little nap, then get in the car probably around 5 p.m., 6 p.m. and go midnight shopping or do that like doorbusters thing and just be a part of the crowd. I never buy anything, but I always want to be on TV.
You just want to be in the drama.
I want to be on TV, yes, like throwing shite at people and be like,
yes, fighting for that Stanley Cup.
I once went with my husband. And there was no line. We were like a small town outside of LA or San Diego. And the doors open. And I said, hey, they're videotaping us. Let's like pretend we're fighting. So
stop it.
Like, no, we're here first. We're here. And then I trip and I fall. And the camera is like zooming in on me. And I love the fact that I fell. I look back at my husband to be like, yo, this is it. This is our fight.
Yeah.
That boy just walked on by acting like he didn't even know me.
What? He didn't even help you?
No, it was just like, you're an idiot.
But you got on TV, though.
But I did get on TV.
That's funny.
Security camera, but hey. Whatever.
CCTV footage.
Like, sir, you gotta go. You gotta go.
You're like, okay.
The Catholics. Yes! Oh, I'm Catholic.
Bonus.
Like Christmas decorations and always come down on New Year's Eve. See?
Black Friday was such a scam this year.
It was. I'm here for it, though, in a way, because
really?
They gave the promotion the week of. So you didn't have to leave your family gathering early. You didn't have to do the whole line or camping outside of the stores. You didn't have to fight a crowd. It was just all online. And even I think that was the point of my story that I got sidetracked on, is that I went to go shopping and nothing was open. The outlets usually open at like 9 p.m. We're closed until 6 a.m. the next day.
Interesting.
So I'm happy about it. They like let you enjoy it with your family, let you enjoy the holiday.
I just feel like I agree with that. I think it's good that people are enjoying it, the holidays with their family, and that they get to spend more quality time with them instead of like going, like you said, camping outside. But I also think that if you're going to say you're having a Black Friday deal, it needs to actually be a deal. Like ColourPop, I'm obviously like a content creator for them, so you could say that I'm biased, but they were selling lipsticks for $2. That's a mother effing deal if I ever heard of one. $2 for a lipstick? They're usually $14. Like, that's a deal. Okay. Lots of other companies, like Fashion Nova did a bunch of, which I shouldn't be buying from Fashion Nova because I said I wasn't going to, but they were selling accessories, hats, shoes for like $3. So I went on there and was like, this. That's cool. So that was worth it. But then there was other stores like TikTok Shop was saying, which I was sponsored by them at one point, not anymore. So I'm going to be harsh. TikTok Shop, get it together. They were offering like 30 to 40% off, and they weren't. They did what every store does, where they inflate the prices leading up to it, and then they give you the regular price, and they're like, hot today on TikTok Shop. Scam.
I love it. There's a girl on TikTok who was going to Best Buy, Macy's, JCPenney's, and then I'm sure she went to other stores, but I lost attention after watching a few of them. She was like, TikTok Shop, and it says Black Friday deal, TV, $5.25, and then she would go and take off the Black Friday, and it's like regular price, $5.25. Like every
expose them.
Yeah, she kept going to each, and she was like, bum 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 bum.
Yes, the elf music. She's like,
it's like bum bum, and taking it off. And then, it's so cool.
That's great. Oh, that's so ridiculous.
Oh.
Speaking of ridiculous, jumping into our topics, there's the blind items have come out again, allegedly, which you can't believe. You know, you don't know what you're getting. But apparently, Sabrina Carpenter and Barry Keoghan are off again.
Boo.
Which they were off at one point, like 4 or 5 months ago when she was at Coachella. Or was that 5 months ago? I can't keep track of time. They were having issues, but they got back together, and now apparently they're split up, and that's like the talk of TikTok right now, is them being officially done. I haven't really been following the lore of them. I only like really recently become a fan of Sabrina Carpenter's music. As many of you know, when I do my because I have a TikTok channel called Dare Taylor Music, and I like to sing her song, Please, 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 when I do the singing the emojis. You would actually be really good at this too, where you put like a string of emojis and then you sing as if you are that emoji. So you could do like a pig in the middle of it and be like, and then do like
That was a
sheep.
great. That was
Thank
a great.
you. Thank you. You can do like a sheep.
I thought you were choking. I was gonna help you.
No, it kind of sounds like a frog though too. Or I did like a hot dog for what's her name? Like you look like the 4th of July. You make me
Jennifer
want a
Coolidge.
hot dog real bad. Yeah, I sing like that sometimes.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But that's the only reason I became a fan of her music is because one of her songs is easy to sing, and then I fell down the rabbit hole of all her stuff. Am I a big fan of her and this guy? Not really. I think it's a marketing tactic. How they used to just make celebrities date each other to like promote movies, music, everything. So to me, I'm not really shook by it. I'm kind of surprised everybody else is so captivated by it.
I didn't know they were together, so.
Yeah, he's the star of Saltburn.
Oh, I know the star of Saltburn.
Do you?
I know who he
Met
is.
her on the dance floor.
I just didn't know that they were together.
How is that not on your Spotify Wrapped?
It is. It was. It was
really?
number 6.
Met her on the dance floor.
Yep.
Something about the room.
DJ, gonna blow this thing in here right now.
You legit, like, every time I'm coming to the gym, I'm like, can you please change the song? I'm kind of sick of it.
Oh, we had horrible music today at the gym today.
I know. As soon as you walked up to me after you're done with your client before, I was like, are you playing music right now? You were like, no. And I was like, yeah.
And here's the tea. I have to explain the tea a little bit. So, Darren knows I'm in the process of opening up my own gym.
Which is so cool.
Which is awesome. And I love it.
Like, congrats. That is
Although
such a cool
there's
step.
there's a little tension when it comes to the place I currently work because that guy realizes his business is going to go down once I leave because I am the business. Let's be real.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I agree. I think the current owner just
it's a little
he needs like a business
motto
advisor or somebody to kind of jump in and like teach him like these are good things you should invest your money into because not everybody has what I like to call like a business brain.
No.
Like they just think like, oh, if I take a couple pictures and post it online, people will want to come to my business. And it's like, well, no, you have to. It's like supply and demand of marketing, and you have to understand. But anyways,
so much.
Regardless.
And so, anyways, he is there, and I talked to him last week about like he wants me to buy the business, and I was like, whatever, your business is failing, I'm not going to do it. And today, Darren decided to say, so how is it going with that new business, that new gym that you're looking at? And I was just like,
did he overhear me?
Because the music was horrible and it was super low at that moment because he changed it to Madonna, but he would put the volume low. And I was like,
no.
And then you're like, what's going on? You're like, not really present. And I was like,
I'm
here. I'm just avoiding you for a moment.
It was the commercial that started playing, and I looked at you and I was like, dude, I know the gym's doing bad, but I didn't know it was that bad because there was an ad playing in the gym.
We were listening to
Spotify
with commercials.
I'm so sassy. I'm so sorry.
Wait,
did you get in trouble?
No, I didn't. Well,
okay,
I can't get in trouble.
Okay, good. But
no,
did
it's just funny.
Did he hear me?
I'm sure he did.
Oh, I feel bad. I really tried to be quiet. I really did, and that's saying a lot for me.
Thank you. Congrats, JP. Thank you, Jimmy. I'll let you guys know. You guys could come and we'll do a spot. What if we do like a Kickstarter?
That'd be
cool. You guys could be a part of it. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I think a Kickstarter would be fun.
That'd be cool.
Especially like if you find a location, because just for you all to know, a lot of locations out in LA need a lot of work before you can either rent or buy. Like it's very rare that it's a brand new place up to code with like working water, working bathrooms,
exactly.
Like making it, wheelchair accessible.
Exactly. ADA.
All kinds of like regulations, and that money all has to come out of the new person unless you can negotiate with the landlord or the person who's trying to sell it to you.
And it's weird. They
never want to budge.
No.
Which is
so that's
ridiculous.
Actually the problem that I'm having right now because the restroom looks like a small closet. And I'm just like, there's no way a handicapped person could go in there.
Yeah.
And the owner's like, well, I haven't had trouble renting this for the last 12 years. And I'm like, dude, it's 12 years. This is LA. Like rules change monthly.
Yeah.
And like, come on, just be smarter about it. And so I said, I can't take the restroom with me when I leave. So I'm going to make this nice and you're going to keep it. So how about you help invest some money in? That's where we're at right now. So it's looking good, and I'll keep you guys up to date when things continue to move.
Yeah, and like even if this property doesn't work out, there's tons of other constantly people are selling their property or looking for renters. I'm actually in the process of looking for a new
podcast.
But there's not very many people here, so I could say it here. I'm looking for a new podcast studio because there's so many of you that want to come on and actually do an episode. And I want to have a lot of the listeners come on.
That'd be fun.
But I also just don't want people to know what general area I live in. I don't want them to know like what street I'm on, because that's when you start having issues. And not that I don't trust all of you or any of you. It's just I got to protect myself first in my own space.
Of course.
So I'm also
we will not mention San Bernardino here. Oh my God! I just said it.
San Bernardino, Simi Valley, the one with the giant smiley face.
The weirdest places.
Yeah, right.
Like Riverside,
Mammoth,
Compton in the house. Oh gosh.
No.
All
Anyways,
right. Where are we back? Where are we off to?
Oh, we wanted to talk about. We talked about Sabrina Carpenter. Oh, how this tied into. There's another blind item, which I don't know if any of you really care about this stuff, but I do because I find it fascinating. That there was a blind item that came out that, as we've all talked about Wicked and the build up to it, still haven't seen it, has seen it. I need to go see it at some point. There's a blind item going around that Ariana Grande's team is purposefully letting Cynthia Erivo take a lot of heat for like the movie poster being edited and her like crying in interviews and like saying, interesting things in interviews. They're kind of letting her take a lot of heat because they're trying to distract from the Ariana Grande homewrecker like label that was going around. Yeah. And I think it's smart of her team, to be honest. Like if I was in Ariana Grande's shoes, or if I was her PR person, I would tell her to do the same, where it's like, lay low, let your talent speak for itself, let people fall in love with you as an artist, because at the end of the day, celebrities aren't perfect. They're gonna make mistakes. They're gonna mess up because they were made to either act, sing, perform, whatever the case is. And we can't expect them all to be idols. I wish they could.
Why does the girl get the blame when the guy is just as much responsible?
Yeah, I agree.
No one's talking about SpongeBob and his little sponge.
Actually, his little sponge.
I didn't know where to go with it.
Yeah, I was like, what? Actually, people are saying that they're flip-flopping on him now. They're like, I get it why she thinks he's so hot. Like, people are hard flipping right now.
She was desperate.
Do you know what else? Do you know what else people are flip-flopping on? Side tangent?
Us.
But also, freaking Lin-Manuel Miranda.
No.
People are now listening to Moana 2, and they're like, bring back Lin-Manuel. We miss him. He was so good. I'm like, y'all hated him. Y'all hated him so much.
This is news for me. Time out. Let me pull my pants down.
Yeah.
So Lin-Manuel's not a part of Moana 2?
No.
I will go and watch this now. I'm not
you hater.
Listen, I hate us. I love Lin-Manuel Miranda. Like, his music for In the Heights was amazing.
Yes.
But Hamilton, I'll give it to you. Yes, a great story. But like, you can't. Did
you see The Little Mermaid?
I did see The Little Mermaid.
I didn't.
But you can't use the Hamilton soundtrack to do like Bring It On, the musical that he did, and then like
that was his first.
Moana. The first one was a little bit more.
I thought it was good for that one.
Yeah, but I mean, you could hear Lin-Manuel the entire time. And then when they did Mary Poppins too. I
didn't see that, but I've heard it's good.
I was just like, Lin, come on. Which I think, and this is where I'm going to get some trouble. I don't think he's an actor first. I don't think. Yeah, he's not an actor first. Kudos. Or nor a singer.
Not a singer.
But kudos to make that show In the Heights and be the lead for it. Like, he wrote it for himself.
Yeah.
And just to be like, okay, I'm going to be nominated for whatever and be the lead. And then he'd made Hamilton and the same thing. He's like, I'm a lead. I'm like, dang, that's awesome.
I think that worked for him.
But now you're giving yourself false hope that you're a lead actor. As a Latino, we're never leads.
Yeah, but I liked that about him.
And I was like,
I thought that was great. You disagree?
No, I like the idea. Like, if you have the talent, yes, do it. But then when companies get on board, Disney, they're gonna make you Bert. I'm like, come on.
Yeah, I thought Bert was an interesting choice. I think he has the same energy as Bert, but I also feel like Bert needs to be more sing-songy.
Yeah, so give me some dancing. Give me, oh my God, what's his name? Oh, the old man. From the original.
Oh,
From the
man.
original.
It's escaping me.
I know.
Julie Andrews and
Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty.
yeah, Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's not
he's 98 years old. Come on, tell us in the chat. Tell us in the chat. Dick Van Dyke.
Dick Van Dyke. Thank you. Oh my gosh.
How did it take us that long?
Because we're
tired.
We worked out today.
Dick Van Dyke. Which I will say that man works out every single day.
Does he?
Yes, there's like some little interview that he does. His 30-minute workouts, and he's still like very fit and physical.
Oh, I saw he was on like some dancing show. He like walked out and like did the little chimney sweep thing.
Still
so
does
good.
It. Still does it.
Good for him.
I'm gonna be like that at 150.
Well, I hope I live that long.
That'll be fun.
Also, I just don't think that I will.
Huh? I want to look that good.
But I agree with what you said about Lin-Manuel. I do think that he's not a amazing singer and he's not like an amazing actor, but I give him a lot of props for writing shows that are more inclusive.
Yes.
So I will give him that. I don't know how I feel. Well, I can say this allegedly. I know a producer pretty well who kind of gets to see in on a lot of projects. And when I spoke to him about Lin-Manuel, he allegedly alluded to me that he gets hired for that Lin-Manuel spice on music.
Yeah.
They don't want him to write other things because they saw how big Hamilton was. That when they bring him in and he brings something new, they allegedly go, this is great, but like, could you give us some of that like Lin-Manuel, that like, I'm a girl in a world in which my only job is to marry rich. They're like, we want some of that. We want the fast rap and the the scuttlebutt from the Little you know what I mean? But that's allegedly.
No, I mean, I see it. The whole,
like
they wanted that spice, but I'm happy that Moana 2 did not go that route because if you're an excellent artist, an excellent talent like Sir Elton John, you do Lion King 1, 2, remake 1, 2, 3, the live version, the live action, you do it all.
Yeah.
And this one, I'm glad that they took it back into their own hands and they're like, Lynn, sit this one out a little bit.
Yeah. Also, the man needs a break. He was on like in 2023, he was doing like 8 major projects at once. And I'm like, how can you creatively come up with anything original if your projects are overlapping and underlapping over each other? It's like, you're going to burn this guy out. And creatives need the downtime. You need your hibernation to like let your brain think.
So now you feel bad for him.
I feel bad that the internet is flip-flopping so hard on him that when he was at his peak, everybody was being cruel towards him, being like, ugh, another Lin-Manuel. And then seeing everybody now be like, Moana 2 sucked because they didn't bring him back. I'm like, that's not fair.
Yeah.
You have to pick a side, in my opinion.
It's always the ones who are most vocal that don't have a good opinion.
There you go. Are we the most vocal?
Are we the most vocal? Are we the drama?
Shall we get into Spotify Wrapped?
Let's get into Spotify Wrapped.
Oh, wait, let's read. Let's make sure we're like keeping up on the chats.
And Moana 2 news. JP's like, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I want to see it. Now I'll see it because he's not in it.
Elton John got in trouble. What do you mean, Camus?
Well,
what do you get in trouble for?
I think he got in trouble because he lost his vision.
Like, actually?
Yeah, like he's going blind.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I mean,
unless you know
older,
another story,
right?
Albert.
His health issues.
Yeah, his health issues. And then something about like, I don't know. Yeah, health issues.
One-Eye wants to come in so you can kick his butt in the workout.
Let's go work out. Let's go work out. Seems like Dare is such a it's Dare.
I did cause drama.
I am so nice.
Listen to Indigo Park music and that's all you need to know. Okay, sick, RT.
Downtime. You know what? That's why I'm not creative. Me and Dare don't have any downtime.
I know. Well, that's not true. You came up with the dance for the thing that we did, the music video of the song that we will not be announcing. You came up with a really good dance for that.
You know what?
I was really into it.
I am very creative.
And I would know because one of the choreographers I hired in the past, who will not be named, I was not impressed with. So, and I would tell you, I would honestly, like, the first time I watched the dance, I was a little like, okay. But then I tried it and then I filmed myself doing it and I was like, you know what? I actually really love it. It fits good on my body. But
it was a good processing moment because you did see it and you went into process mode. And I was like, I want feedback, but I'm not even getting a good or a bad. So I'm just gonna let it go. And then you're like, I like it. It's like Britney Spears. And I was like, okay. It
takes me some time. I really try to not instantly say no to things anymore. I used to very much so be like, I don't like that. That's not what I want. But now I'm trying to.
You let it simmer.
Let people, let it simmer. Let me try it on my body, so how I feel. And I really liked it in the end. So you did a good job.
I liked it too. You guys are going to like it. Keep seeing more clips of it. You're going to love it.
I know. I'm supposed to have a rough draft very soon. So
I don't want to talk about it, though, because it will slip.
Yep. Okay, so Spotify Wrapped.
All right. Spotify.
My top song, which I already posted on Instagram, was Ash Nico, which I'm not surprised because I love her music. It's great pump-up music to like get you ready for the gym. In my opinion, it really helps me when I'm driving to set and I'm nervous. It's nice to have a song that's like very bad B, very like in your face. She even mentions Bulbasaur in a song, which I love because I'm a big Pokemon fan.
Bulbasaur.
Yeah. But it's very like rap culture. But she like really like has this like gritty voice, blah, blah. So it's like very like not what I think a lot of people think I would listen to. But that was my top song. What was yours?
My top song was Rush by Troye Sivan.
Okay, I love that one though.
It is good, but now I'm retracting my statement about wanting to do the lyric game.
You don't want to do it? Why?
I do want to do it.
Is there appropriate words that way?
I don't know them.
Okay, so you gotta look up Ash Nico.
Okay.
Weed Killer. And I'm looking up Troye Sivan lyrics. We'll just try our best. Troye Sivan.
Ash Nico.
Feel the rush. It's called Weed Killer.
Weed Killer.
Okay, so I think we're gonna try to see if we can remember some of the words.
Yes.
So I know it's.
So wait, how about I give you the first sentence?
But I only know the first sentence.
Oh.
So it's twiddling my thumbs, been patient. Been patient. And then she screams stuff, so I don't know what she says there.
No, come on.
Like, that's all I have for that. Because then she screams.
All right, let's go to the chorus. Do you know the chorus?
Always knew it would come to this. Because I will be the one to eliminate you. Weed killer. Running with scissors. Army knives and a broken ribs. I will be the one to eliminate you. Weed killer. Weed killer. Is that not it?
I'm laughing because, like, when you know a song and you're like, suck it to me, suck it to me, and you're like just making up all these words.
Yeah, that's not it.
It was close, but instead of Army Killer, it was
Army Knives.
Instead of Army Knives, it's
Yeah.
I Made Knives.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I definitely thought it was Army Knives. That's interesting.
I Made Knives.
I Made Knives. Well, here, I kind of like want to play you the songs so you can understand why it's so hard to hear.
We're going to get in trouble.
I'll just play like 30 seconds of it.
Okay.
Quid.
My top song was
I'm a fake fan. It's explicit though. Okay, I'll only do the first verse and then we'll. This is what she sings like. Tell me what those words are.
If you were a true fan, you would have.
Yeah. Anyways, that's my number one song.
Awesome. That's a choice.
Yeah, it's very like in your face. That's why like when you said you wanted to play this game, I was like, I don't know like any of the words of the song. I just like listening to it.
All right,
okay,
here we
so
go.
for you, Rush, Troye Sivan.
All right.
Oh my God, this is so easy.
No, it's not.
Okay.
You think it is, but let's start with you. Give me the first line.
You know the first line.
No, it's not. Because that's the way it starts. Yeah, I feel the rush. Yeah. Addicted to your touch. Oh, yeah. I feel the rush. It's so good. It's so good. I feel the rush. Addicted to your touch. Oh, I feel the rush. It's so good. It's so good. And then it goes boom. Crash.
Oh, I don't have crash here, but that's okay.
What do you have?
I have big communication.
Oh, I didn't know that. Big communication. I don't know it.
Wow! See, we don't know. It's big communication. Tell me what you want. Translate your vibration. Let your body talk to me.
Yeah. No.
Yeah. See.
But it's my favorite song.
It's just the chorus, right?
No, it's more than just a chorus.
Okay. Do you know any other lines then?
Okay. No, I don't know the words. Trust No. I know the tone. I do not know the words. Okay, we lost.
We're fake fans. We are fake
horrible.
mother trucker fans.
But if we did a musical theater song, we would know every single word. But it's not our top song. Is that weird? It's not our top song.
I mean, I had a kind of musical coded top person listed. Like, you know how they do like your top songs, but then they also do like your top album. And mine was Andrew Underberg, and he was a co-writer on like Everything Has-Been Hotel. This is that one musical show that I watch that you don't watch. It's the animated musical show.
We're gonna watch it one day.
Y'all know. Yeah, right, like see, look, that guy's from Has-Been Hotel. Erica Henningsen's from Has-Been Hotel. Sam Hoft is the writer for it, and then Tate McRae.
Let's share that. Like, what is your tops? We should share those.
Like top songs?
No, like the hold on. Share what are the top artists, and then your top 5.
I just outed all of mine.
Okay, which is weird because it played Britney, but Britney was not on my list. Why would they do that? Spotify, why would you do that?
There's a conspiracy behind this, by the way.
Oh, there's?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear.
Yeah.
So my top artist was David Guetta.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that makes sense for you.
And then Dua Lipa, of course, Dua Lipa. Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga, yeah.
Kylie Minogue. Oh, there it is.
There's
and
the dance,
Purple Disco Machine.
Purple Disco Machine, nice.
My top songs were Rush, Padam Padam, of course.
Padam. I love that one.
I hear it and I know. Die with a Smile, Lady Gaga. I didn't know I played it that much. Murder on the Dance Floor. Number 4. And then Baby Don't Hurt Me. It's weird. Like, how could your number 1 song not be your number 1 artist?
If you listen to, we have a conspiracy theory about this.
Okay.
So I don't really know. But if you listen to, I guess, an album where collectively other people are working on it, possibly. Because my 1 through 3 are all people that worked on Has-Been Hotel, but I don't know them and I don't listen to their music separately. Like Erica Hennington is the voice of the lead character of that show that I watch, but like I've never heard of her original music, but she's literally my number 2 because I listen to that album a lot. So maybe top artist is defined by the album, the collection of music that you listen to, as opposed to the single that you listen to. Because I don't listen to a lot of albums. I'm going to be straightforward. I don't listen to an album top to bottom like most people do.
No.
Because I don't find that every song is a banger on someone's album. Yeah, except for mine, but
yours will be fun. You'll be mad at people when they don't listen to your album.
Yeah, I get it.
What?
So like Sam Hoft, though, I actually follow him on Instagram. So I followed him, and then he followed me back, and he was like, "Hey, we'll be at like a bunch of like cons together. We should like meet up and chit chat." And I was like, "Unless you write me a song."
Dang, maybe.
Yeah, I was very excited.
I thought it was an AI until he said cons. Then he really, really knows who you are. Then.
You follow me back.
Oh, top 3, Cry.
Yeah, what are other people's top songs?
A bar song too. Another great song is Somewhere in Between. Yes. I was going to say Somewhere Over the Rainbow.
When I Hired Someone in Between. What are you talking about, Matthew? Are you good, bro? Great song, Willie. What song? My top song was a bar song, Tipsy. Nice, by Shabuzi. Dare is like T Tsunami. It's Brittany Beach.
What?
Don't go surfing today. Tsunami's coming to California.
Yeah, someone said something like that too. There was an earthquake in the northern California. I didn't feel it.
Coco's here. Hi. Assume you have more listen time from that artist across all albums. You have to make Murder on the Dance Floor. No, I'm over that song. You cannot down to my. What was my top listen to song? I think I was very embarrassed by this one because it's very kid coded.
Hey, have you heard of the new generation, Gen X, with their skippity toilets?
Yeah, skippity toilet is.
Yeah.
Yes. What about it?
I don't get it.
Oh, it's like I can't remember the breakdown.
Don't be a
of what
skippity
it
toilet, Riz.
I will say though, there is a lot of people saying that like the Spotify lists are all fake this year. Like, see, I got my message from Tate McRae. Hers looks real because it's all like jig jaggedy. Yeah. She's super cute.
I believe, just knowing who the artists are, I believe that Mariah Carey's is fake.
Oh, you think so?
I do believe this one. I believe David Guetta. But Mariah Carey, no, she didn't have time for that.
So on your Spotify Wrap, like whoever you listen to the most, you get like a fun personal message from them if they're like a celebrity. And I got mine from Tate McRae, but people are starting to talk about Mariah Carey's is AI because she's like barely moving in it, and it looks very sus.
To be fair, she could barely move when she's tied up in that costume. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So she's standing very still. She's just like, "Thank you for watching Spotify." It's weird. It's weird.
I mean, I feel like hers is fake just because she doesn't care. She's like, I don't want to thank these people that listen to my music.
That's true.
You know what I mean?
That is true.
I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. I don't know her like you know her.
You know that you don't. You
really
don't know her like I know her.
I'm just a Mariah Carey hater. I'm so sorry.
Why? All right, let's see. What else? Sorry, I meant to say.
There is a conspiracy theory that the whole list of this is fake and put together by AI. So the rumors going around is that Spotify, like your top song and your top artist is not actually who you listen to, and there are other websites that you can confirm that it's not true.
Okay.
And I think what Spotify was thinking, in my opinion, is that if they gaslight people into thinking that they listen to something else more than what they actually listen to, it'll make people talk about it on social media. So then more people will sign up for Spotify.
Well, I am not sharing that news, but we are talking about it. Dang it.
And I'm like, where are you going with this?
Dang it. Let's talk about my Instagram.
Yeah, is that what you want to talk about?
No, we don't. No, but no. So let's talk about Thanksgiving though. Like, what was the best thing for you? And I want to know kind of like the worst thing. We talked a little bit about it.
Yeah.
But we introduced it. We didn't talk about Thanksgiving.
Sure.
So how was your Thanksgiving?
It was good. I did 2 Friendsgivings.
Back to back?
Kinda. I initially had 3. I was supposed to go to like a 3rd one in the middle, but I ended up not going to that one.
She has friends.
Well, yeah, that don't go home and see their family.
Aww.
You know, like it's not like ooh, she's popular. It's more like, oh, we all don't have family to celebrate with.
Stop. Now I feel bad for me making fun of you.
Oh, you should, you jerk. But no, it was great. The first one I went to, I haven't seen a lot of these friends in a long time because they were all from like my acting class. That was really cool. There was like a little bit of like awkward tension during that one. And I feel like that's just because when you put a lot of actors in a room, there's this tendency to be like, so what project are you working on? What are you working on? Who do you know? And it didn't start that way. It got a little bit that way towards the end. And then that's when I kind of decided like, oh, well, I do have to go to this other Friendsgiving. This would be a good time. I made sure I wasn't the first person to leave, which I always try to do if I can help it. And then by the time I got back to my home, I didn't really have time to go to the second one. So then I went to the third one. And it was really great. My favorite part, I guess I would say, was connecting with a lot of friends that I usually don't have time to hang out with. Like usually I'm so busy kind of in my own bubble of like, I've got to make this video and do this thing and talk to these people and talk to all my editors and touch base with you and then plan the next music video. It's like, I really don't have a downtime. Like I'm always constantly working on the next thing, which I enjoy. But it was nice on Thanksgiving that I knew others weren't going to be responsive because they would be busy with their family. So it was a nice way to make myself not work. Long story long. What about you?
No, that's cool. I mean, networking events could always be a pain in the neck, in the butt, whatever. Because
pain in the body part.
It is so much about like flaunt your resume in front of me. Let me flaunt mine in front of you. And then what?
Yeah.
Like, no,
whose is bigger?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not the measuring game.
And it wasn't like toxic in that normal way where it's like, oh yeah, well, I was on this show and I just got off this set with this actor. It was very like wholesome, but it definitely turned not toxic, but like a little like, oh, interesting. Why don't you try doing this? And it's like, well, I wasn't asking
for advice.
We were just sharing our like what we've been up to, you know. So it got a little like, okay, this is
well, some people's character, like their communication ends up turning that way. Like they already want to fix you when you don't need help.
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh, well, let me relate to you, and you say one sentence. I have a friend who tries to have a conversation with me, and I'll mention one thing that like one sentence will come out of my whole story, my paragraph or
Your monologue.
Yes. And it's like, oh, that happened to me too. And when I had to deal with it, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, okay, well, there goes my point. Because now we go to the end of your story and it no longer relates to what I was going to talk about. And then I'll try a moment. All right, let me talk about me for a moment. And it gets taken away. And
is it actually a friend or it's just like a work?
It's a friend. It's a friend because I know that deep down in their heart, they really care. And to me, it's been the point where like, I don't let it affect me anymore. I know that that's just the way they communicate.
Yeah.
So it's like, I know not to go to you with issues if I really have an issue.
Right.
But I also know how to tolerate you.
Right.
And so even though maybe this is going to set me off on normal days, I know how to stop myself so I don't backlash and just attack you about it.
And that's hard.
It is hard.
You want to maintain the friendship.
Yeah.
But also you don't want to feel frustrated when you're not, like when you're around them, when you're away from them. And that's it's like a hard skill set to be able to communicate like, hey, this is not really working for me. And so sometimes it's easier. Like I have found when I am in situations like that, not to tell you, you weren't asking for advice, but I've definitely found like sending a text message because then they can't interrupt you. Just being like, hey, I've noticed that when I do vent to you, you happen to, talk about how it affects you. And sometimes I just want to vent.
Yeah. No, I think what you do is
or you
awesome.
Just cut them off.
No, I like how you've said it. You've said it before. Like I want you to know I'm just venting, not asking for advice.
Yeah.
It's harsh, but it also it sets a tone. Like I would prefer that than me end up pissing you off by giving you unsolicited advice. But by the fact of you saying, hey, I appreciate that, but I'm not like, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It just sets you back. It really just like resets it.
Yeah.
So I like that. I mean, sometimes you need to be vocal. Just like at Thanksgiving dinner, when you got to tell people what not to talk about.
Oh.
If you guys have not, you should go to watch Dara's video of her making macaroni and cheese, and where it says things not to talk about for Thanksgiving.
No, it's things that you should talk about. It was like, here are 5 things you could talk about with your family.
But it's hilarious. You got to watch it. I'm not going to say anything more about it, but just count all the errors.
All the errors, yeah.
I'm
glad it made you laugh.
It's amazing.
It didn't perform well, but I was like, whatever. People don't get my comedy.
I think we need to redo it, but like
worse. Okay.
Making something.
Yeah.
Constantly making something.
I definitely want to do not like a cooking series, but I want to revisit cooking like once a month and do something out of it.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. I feel like that's something I could definitely actually try to do more often and be better for me.
Yeah. Healthy meals with JP.
Yeah.
No, sorry. I included myself.
No, you're like, I want to be in it.
I could not make an egg to save my life.
I just think it would be, you don't have to make an egg.
Babe,
you get that from the store.
Oh.
You don't have to make an egg.
Well, to scramble it.
We can go buy a chicken.
Yeah.
From the backyard.
Direct cooking, it might finally happen. Well, it's not
going to be like a YouTube series or anything like that. Like it not going to be a high production value thing. Because I actually just want to like enjoy the art of cooking first and like try out. Because I'm terrible. I'm so bad that I want to take my time with it.
Okay.
But anyways, what about your Thanksgiving? What was your highlight and your low light?
All right, so my highlight was winning the money, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, winning the money. I guess a close second would be all the food, because as a fitness guy, you never eat that many carbs, and it's just like you have to. And I felt so horrible afterwards.
No, really?
I mean, the food was good, but like you just felt so full, and you kept feeling it like expand, and you're like, I'm gonna lay down. I'm just gonna lay down for a bit. But I definitely caught up on a lot of sleep while I was there. So, I mean, I felt bad that I wasn't talking to my family, but I fell asleep and caught up on that.
Good.
And the worst part would be stuck there for 3 days.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You didn't like it?
I was just like done after the first day.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, How do I say this without like you outing some family drama?
Oh no, let me out them out.
Was it the company or was it like being away from work? Because I'm very much so, I like taking one day off and that's all I need. It's just like one day.
No,
but then I want to get back to work.
I'm really good at, if I go somewhere to visit Italy or Texas, I will definitely find a time to work out and be like, hey, today I'm working out, or hey, let's go to the gym. But these 3 days I didn't, which were fine by me. I wanted to just relax, sleep, and catch up on sleep. And then it was just more of like, I guess you're right. It was just a family dynamics.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Like, there's so many things that you witness as you grow up, that the way your parents start like either responding with each other, or your parents start responding with like not really helping out in the house, and it like sets you off because you're an adult now, you don't live there, so you come back and you see things that are off. And so many times I was like, Dad, get up and help Mom in the kitchen. Or like, you guys, why are there dogs that need to be outside but they're still stuck in their crates and it's 11 o'clock? So like, and then you end up being the volunteer or the visitor, but you're like, hey, go feed the dogs and go let the dogs out and make sure you help me with the kitchen. I'm like, wait, so what am I here for? I'm happy to help, but I'm here to also witness and do all the, it's tough. It's tough. I get that. I mean, you want to be helpful. You want to be a good son. You want to be there. But at the same time, you're like, when I leave, this is all going to go back to the way you've allowed it to be. Yeah. And when are you going to speak up and say, I need help, or get off the sofa, we're going to do this instead, or give yourself an activity to do in the day, so that way you're not just sitting on the sofa or napping. It's tough. That's why like it's so important, especially if you are single out there like me. It's so important to be like particular about who it's so important to be particular about who you're with and like how you build the foundations of your relationship, because it should be a partnership and not one person sitting out while the other is actively cleaning the house, wrangling the pets, putting out the Christmas decorations. Like it very much so should be a teamwork effort. Yeah. So, and it's tough. I mean, I know my parents aren't going to watch this, so I'll even talk about it. But like my mom is disabled and she loves to do everything. So she has Parkinson's, and she was still making food, and she was still like doing everything she can to stand up. She like leans on stuff, but she still is very mobile. And then my dad's over there watching the football game, sitting down and watching. I'm like, get your butt up and help out. And then I heard like the week before, she's like, so we set up the Christmas tree and I got it all ready for you, so that way you have Christmas decorations. And I'm like, okay. But then like a week later, I'm like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm still putting out decorations and your father's watching a game. And I'm like, enough. Why? Help out. Do something. This is why sports make me mad. It's tough. Like, I mean, you could do a little bit of both, but there's commercials. I don't know. Sit in front of the game while you're whipping the mash. My grandpa's smart at it though, because him and my grandmother's very vocal. She'll be like, I need your help to do this. Yeah. So my grandpa DVRs the games and he pauses them. And he's like, oh, okay. Well, you guys go out to the casino. I'm gonna stay and watch my game. And I'm like, the game? I'll tell you who won. He's like, no, don't tell me who won. Okay, like, I love that. So it's cool. Like, you know, you have so many things where you could see. That's like the perfect example of like you care more about the like being with your family and doing things, but he also took the time to go, you know what, you all go do that thing you enjoy, I'm gonna sit at home and do the thing I enjoy, which is awesome. It's tough. Get it, Grandpa. We fall into these habits of like working really hard, and we've mentioned this before on the podcast, but sometimes you also have to realize the things that are volunteer work and also fun, you gotta weigh out to see what the options are. Yeah. And during the holidays, ever since I was young, for my last 30 years, my dad has been involved with like a bowl game that's happened in Texas. And so we've never had a Christmas at home. Okay. Like we have a Christmas morning really quick, open the presents, and then we go to a hotel and then watch these teams come in and just pretend to be a host for them.
Weird.
And
Okay,
just like
okay.
give them drinks, make sure they have food, make sure they're comfortable. And I'm like, but this is our holiday.
Yeah.
Like, how do we?
Interesting.
So
I've
yeah.
never had anything like that. I don't even know. I mean, I guess what you can do going forward, not that you ask for advice again, but I guess like a good, God, am I that friend? Wow.
No.
I guess like one thing, maybe this is more of like a silver lining, is that now that you have your own family with me, you get to instill the values in your family. Like you get to set your own traditions.
No, for sure. And
Which
I
is
think
why
it's
I want a
really,
dog.
I think, oh, that's cute.
I want to have Joe Biden's girlfriend, or maybe not.
Yes.
I've heard female dogs are way worse than male dogs, but I want a Joe Biden so bad.
My little Joe Biden.
His dog's name is Joe Biden.
At
if you didn't know.
Joe.Biden, Biten.
And I'm obsessed. He's so cute. He just like
he's adorable.
He's so cute. Like I'm
he needs
jealous.
A girlfriend or a boyfriend, one of the two.
There you go. There you go.
Let him have some fun.
Was there anything else on? You want to wrap up that conversation?
No.
Or was that it,
I mean, no. I don't want to keep going down because it'll go down. It'll go down.
No.
It's not. I mean, it's just it's one of those things where you just like you have to just value your time, value what's going on, and
value your friends,
value your friends and your family. And then if they're the ones bringing you down, know where to pivot, turn, and then go a different direction. You didn't get a chance to find your you didn't get a choice to make your family,
right?
But you have a choice to make your life, so make that better. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Jimmy. Yeah, we got it during the election 4 years ago.
Dang, yeah.
Right, it was pretty funny. But anyways, that is us for today.
Was there anything else?
No, we hit everything.
We did everything? Are you sure? I don't believe that, but that's okay.
Let's see, I promise.
That's okay.
I promise we did. It says Delulu Canoe, Spotify Wrapped, we did. Top song lyric game, Thanksgiving best and worst moments.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter and her boyfriend, and then marketing tactics, Ariana Grande. Boom.
We killed it then. Wow.
Killed it.
Well, that's all from us then today. Thank you again, everybody who is subbed on the Patreon. Again, you got us a new piece of equipment. So if you've considered joining the Patreon and you've been like, ugh, it doesn't make the podcast any better, this is your proof that it actually does. So now when we have guests, we can hear them. It'll be phenomenal and wonderful. So be sure to check out the Patreon if you haven't already. Lowest tier is $5. I think the top tier is $50. Things are all listed on there, so be sure to go check it out. There's one free Halloween episode that is up. There will be a free Christmas episode. So if you haven't made a Patreon profile, this is your reminder. Be sure to watch old episodes because we are so close to monetization again.
So close.
We are we're over halfway. So watch your favorite episodes. Again, just make sure you're not watching the same one over and over because YouTube won't count it as a view. Watch JP's episode. It was awesome.
We talk about New Year's resolutions and stuff. And we're going to have another conversation about New Year's resolutions in the future. So
yeah, we got to bring you back for another EP.
My gosh, we do.
You've technically done 2.
Well,
at this point.
I mean, now I've done 7. I continue to do these.
Yeah.
So this is take that, Delulu Canoe. Once a monthers, once a yearers. I'm once a weeker.
I know, right? You're the best guest ever. You get to be on here regularly.
What?
Be sure to set your reminders. So we always are on usually Tuesdays. So this is a rare time where we had to move things. Obviously, if we have acting jobs or other things that come up, we will let you know when we switch and move things around. Thank you all so much for understanding. I had a really big set gig this week, so I really appreciate that.
It was cool.
It was
and
so cool.
Just stay on top on top with our Instagram, so that way you'll know when we post this, and if you can't watch it live, you can watch it later.
Yeah.
And how close are we? Do you know to
monetization?
Yeah.
I can look again. It only updates like once a week. So let me. I don't know if I can do it on mobile. I might have to look at my laptop. Let me double check.
We'll post it in a comment.
Yeah, I'll put it on Instagram again. I'll put it in the stories after this because I gotta let JP go. He's got a life outside of me.
Session. Gotta run.
Okay, bye.
2747 out of 4,000. Thank you.
Oh,
the mods know what's up.
that can't be right.
No, we're closer.
When's the last time it updated? Well, whatever. We'll talk about it later. We'll figure it out. But thank you all so much.
Bye. Ciao.
See you later. Okay, there we go. I can't.